Today I will be trying to win Ink game while making the whole server my enemy by constantly trash-talking them and killing everyone I see. Also, if it comes down to Rebellion or Sky Squid games, I have to kill everyone there until I'm the only winner, even if that means taking them all down with me. Why am I doing this? Because I woke up today and decided if I have a miserable life... Anyways, let's get into it. Right before red light, green light, I knew exactly what to do. So I opened up the chat and started talking an insane amount of trash talk and told them to come get me if they had a problem with me. I then found a target named OxD, or let's call him Op number 1, to rage bait. When I started baiting him, he did not like it, telling me to shut up. I also trash talked his friend Lifeless, and he did not let that slide at all. The angrier they were, the better. Nevertheless, I had to back my trash talk by completing this game, but I had to get at least one body to brag about. So I saw this white shirt kid who was injured and figured with my super strength ability, I was confident I could kill him. But when I pushed him, I thought at first he had bad internet that helped him survive. But I later realized he was actually the main character and had plot armor instead. So I backed off fearing for my life. However, I still found the way to the finish line while I was injured. So I waited until the game ended. Then I remembered one of my goals for this match, to get a kill so I could brag about it. And then I found the perfect guy sitting behind a wall, so I waited until the clock was almost out and pushed him successfully past the line and watched as he got brutally massacred. Still, I couldn't get too cocky until everyone except me in the server dies. After rage baiting the entire server and clowning my other op Lifeless some more, it was finally time to do Dalgona. I anticipated what my cookie would be, and luckily I got the circle cookie, so I paced through it with ease, and please ignore the crack I made. It was all part of the plan. After thrashing the bum that died in Dalgona, which is a massive skill issue, I knew it wasn't wise in this challenge to make absolutely everyone my enemy, especially not the guard. So I went up to a random guard and asked to form an alliance to take down every player in the server, and to my surprise, he agreed very quickly. It was officially now time for lights out, and I couldn't afford to be sloppy, especially when everyone was my enemy. So after I got my food, I carefully positioned myself and watched my surroundings while making everyone's life in lights out a living hell by pushing one off a bed, then attacking two other people off another bed. To my surprise, no one tried targeting me in lights out, no matter how hard I came at them. No Diddy, of course, or even rage baited them. So I quit hiding and went to the main battlefield, preparing to kill as many people as I could without dying, of course. But unfortunately, time wasn't on my side, and the game ended before I could get a kill. And right as soon as I was about to intensify my rage bait technique some more, my greatest ally, Darian's shift as a guard, ended. And I thought I was at a massive disadvantage again, but realized that whether as a guard or a player, I could still manipulate Darian to take down every player in the server with me. But despite not getting a kill in Lights Out, I knew in hide and seek if I got Seeker, I could cause havoc to as many people as I wanted. So I held my breath to see what I was going to get, and luckily I got Seeker. When the game started, I had one thing on my mind: to murder everyone I saw, even if they were on my team. But strangely, after looking for a while, I didn't find a single hider, which was odd. Then I came across an exit door. However, that did not stop my goal of killing everyone, as I knew not everyone could escape at once. So I continued my hunt. After searching for what felt like an eternity, I came across a hider hiding behind a room. So I chased him with bloodlust and finished him off. I knew my job wasn't over, so I went to kill more, even despite already meeting the requirements of the game. Next, I came across another hider who was at half HP, so I chased him down like a madman. But unfortunately, he had D1 football routes that no one had ever seen before and juked the hell out of me while I searched around. Clueless. Even after a loss like that, it still didn't stop me from trying to kill one more. So I found another low HP player shortly after, and we killed him at the last seconds of the clock. And when the round ended, I realized he wasn't just the only one that died at the last seconds of the clock, because my ally Darian died during hide and seek, but honestly I didn't care that much because I was only using him to kill everyone in the server, then later betray him so I can be the only winner left. Moving on, it was now jump rope time, and as you guys already know, this round was going to be a freebie. So when the game started, I instantly went in and came at the end so fast. Wait, that didn't sound right, my bad. I meant I speed ran to the end so fast. But when I finished pause again, my biggest op, Lifeless, was being a bit too quiet this round. Then I remembered that a guy died right in front of me as soon as jump rope started. Shortly after, I realized that the guy who died in front of me was Lifeless. I couldn't believe it at first, so I checked the server list and he wasn't there at all. That's when I concluded he died to arguably the easiest game mode in Ink game. Like, how are you gonna be my biggest op but have the skill issue to die just like that? However, since one of my biggest ops was gone, I knew it was going to be be a lot easier to finally complete Glass Bridge and achieve my ultimate goal of being the lone winner of this game. So when the game started, I baited everyone into doing all the work for me. Unfortunately, I looked away for 1 second and lost track of which tile they went to next. At first, I thought I was sped for messing up such a simple plan, but then I realized, if I'm sped, what does that make this guy? I swear to you guys, this video is not scripted whatsoever. This guy genuinely fell in between the gap of the glass bridge, like how, bro? Anyways, after baiting them for a while, we came to a halt since no one wanted to move. So I started pressuring and trash-talking them to keep going. After a while, someone finally gathered up the courage to take the next leap. After that, we blitzed through the rest of the bridge and finished the game. After rage-baiting the entire server for no particular reason, it was time to finally do Mingle. And as the game started, I knew I had to be at the top of my game because no one here was my friend. They were all my enemies. So I listened cautiously to see what number it was going to be, and it showed 3 people per room. I thought I was cooked at first because no one wanted to get into a room with me, and it seemed like everyone else had already found one. So I accepted my fate and waited. Then I realized at the top right of the screen near the server list, it was literally an even number of people. So I told one of them to get out, and somehow we were saved to go on to the next round. Or that's what you thought I was going to say, because I was planning to catch at least one body in this round. So I waited for my perfect time to strike and utterly missed. Anyways, after what happened last round, I knew I had to be more cautious this time. I kept my eyes peeled to see what number it would show, and once again, it said 3 people. But of course, since it was an even number of people in the lobby, I knew this was going to be light work, but not for them, because I knew this wouldn't be a challenge if I couldn't catch a body right here and now. So I power held the green bean, and then this other bastard pushed me away like bro actually thinks he's Superman. But even so, I still survived Mingle without taking any damage. However, the same couldn't be said for Squid Games, since there was a chance everyone could gang up on me and ruin the entire challenge of this video. So I hoped for the best during the game, and as soon as it started, no one instantly targeted me. It was a straight free-for-all, but this was perfect for me after all, because I could pick each of them off one by one without anyone batting an eye. Nevertheless, amidst all this chaos, after a while of straight madness, someone finally fell off the platform, allowing us to move on to the triangle platform next. Except on the triangle platform, unlike the first one where we were landing straight hits, everyone was missing completely. It went on like that for a while until I actually landed one, and with every punch, we got closer and closer to someone getting knocked off. Then, in a blink of an eye, 2 people got eliminated off the edge just like that. And with only 3 other people left, including me, I knew it was time to initiate my plan of killing everyone except me. So I instantly sent the black suit guy flying off the edge and tried knocking off the last guy too, but fortunately, he was saved by the time. At this point, I remembered what I said at the start of the video, that I would be the lone winner no matter what, even if it meant taking the other person down with me. So, without pressing the start button at all, I knocked him off the edge mercilessly, without a care in the world. Although I knew I was about to die soon, with my final breaths, I must say, we are not humans. We are horses. Wait! Don't click off the video yet. I will be doing a 2,000 Robux giveaway soon in my Discord server linked in the comments and description. Anyways, like, subscribe, and have a fantastic day.